Toccara Williams, and I just want to talk to you guys and really open up about something that has been on my heart, mind, spirit for a while now. It's something that I believe that has held me back from experiencing my breakthrough. I know a lot of you are probably listening to this and saying that, well, Toccara, you've accomplished a lot of things. I don't understand what your breakthrough is going to be next. But I feel like if I'm open, that I can help someone who has gone through, is going through, or will go through the experience that I'm speaking of. At the age of 25, he was literally 2 blocks away from home. And I just remember as a kid just asking my grandmother, why him? Why my dad? Why did that happen to him? And the answer that my grandmother gave me just kind of stuck with me throughout my life. And I'm quite sure a lot of you have heard this statement as well. She told me not to question God. God doesn't make mistakes. Hearing my grandmother say that, she was someone that I would never question. I would never want to disappoint her in any way. And, I held on to every word that she said. But also growing up in the Bible and in church, that was one of the things that was taught to me, and I know that it was taught to her as well and throughout my family, is that you don't question God. God doesn't make mistakes. So instantly, I taught myself how to suppress my feelings and my emotions. I taught myself how to hide them and not let them out, because I didn't want to question my grandmother. I didn't want to question God. And I knew that if I was to ask somebody else that question, in my mind, they would literally give me the same answer. So I couldn't get the answers that I was looking for that one question that I had. So what I decided to do is just really throw myself into basketball, because that was the one thing that I had in common with everybody else looking on the outside of me and my dad. Hearing the stories growing up about, my dad on the basketball court, how he was such a good player and the things that he could do, that just made me dive in way deeper, with the game, because it was my connection to him. That's how I kept him alive with me. And growing up, we never, at least I've never experienced anyone in my family going to therapy or getting therapy for anything. But my family showed me love, support, guidance. They provided everything I needed. And they would ask me, how you doing? Are you okay? And my answer would always be the same. Yes. I was so good at suppressing my feelings that they couldn't read if I was okay or if I wasn't. I still had that question burning inside of me of why, but I just didn't ask it, because I felt that, I would get that same answer. Don't question God. When you hear people say to someone when someone passes away, be strong. Those words for me has so much impact. Be strong. It's going to be okay. I believed it. I believed I had to be strong. I can't let these emotions get the best of me. I can't let people see me cry. And anytime I got to a point where I felt myself being emotional, I would instantly turn to something else to turn that emotion off so that I didn't feel it. Instantly, almost instantaneous. And even if you were sitting talking to me, I would stop looking you in your face, look at something else, go somewhere else in my mind so that I don't feel that emotion. And I see how it has literally affected me even right now in the present day, because I still don't allow myself to feel the emotions. And when I say that, I don't allow myself to be vulnerable. I don't allow myself to celebrate the accomplishments that I've had. So I don't even allow myself to feel the happy times, the joyous times. I've accomplished a lot of things in life, but I haven't sat and just celebrated all of the success that I've obtained. And I feel like I didn't do that because I never allowed myself to feel the pain from my father's death. When you feel that hurt and that pain from a loss that just gets taken away from you, for me, it just made me pull back from a lot of different things. Not allowing myself to be happy, not allowing myself to feel sad, not allowing myself to show my emotions. And right now, today, if something goes on in my life where it should be a happy moment, everybody else around me can be happy. I'm happy, but I'm not indulging in the moment. And everybody around me can be sad. And I'm sad as well. And it's just, I hit that switch. And I go back to that place of be strong. Don't let people see you cry. As I look back over my life and the things that I have accomplished thus far, I literally can see how I manifested a lot of things into my life that I've asked for. Certain jobs, certain positions that I just had in my mind, and I was focused on the goal and I went to go get it. And it's actually been brought to reality. And I haven't celebrated it not one time because of that vulnerability that I feel that I shouldn't show. And I know now that that's something that I have to get better at. And I know that it takes a process. And I'm okay with going through the process because now I'm okay with going through the feelings that everything is going to bring to me. The hurt, the pain, the joy, just being happy. All of that plays an important role. And people see me out, and everybody thinks I'm a positive person, that I never get mad, but I battle on the inside of just controlling the emotions, not being vulnerable with people. So today I just wanted to talk to somebody, and maybe it could help somebody along their way and along their journey. It's okay to be vulnerable, whether it's good or bad. And it's okay to reach out and talk to people, because that's one thing that I didn't do either. I never really talked to anyone about my feelings. I would write it down on a piece of paper, throw the paper away, and the only people that know about it is me and God. But it's okay to have that other ear to listen to you. And it's also okay to have someone give you advice. It's okay to be vulnerable with someone you trust and someone who can pour back into you the things that you need. So that's my one thing, that if I can help anybody, that's what it would be. And I'm hoping you guys took something out of my experience.